people put with us, we don't know where they've come from or their background.
I'm not speaking to you.
There's only 400 people, all these coppers. Why aren't the coppers down when there's 400 people on a boat?
You can't try everyone with the same brush.
It's not going to help just not letting anybody in.
We do not need any more.
Why are people angry at spoons? And why are people so upset, you might be asking yourself? Well, this is Sutton in Ashfield, where a protest was held by the local community after a migrant in the area committed a very serious crime. This was then met with a stand-up to racism counter-protest who claim that those protesting are far right, doing it from a place of racism and are only focusing on it because the man is an immigrant. Join me as we speak to both sides and document the day.
Why are you protesting today?
Protesting the little girls.
And what do you hope that today will accomplish?
Stop letting illegal immigrants in that you don't know no information about.
A 15-year-old has been in our local park by an illegal immigrant who we have offered asylum to, a better life. We've paid for everything and he repays us by one of our daughters. And all these people are out today, so we are not having it. We are not having it. We are not racist. We are fathers, mothers, sons, daughters, brothers and sisters. We are normal working class people.
I feel like we're not being protected. I feel like the government's against us. I feel like the police are protecting the others more than us. I'm not a racist. I'm a working man. I don't care what race you are. I don't care what religion you are. I'm an Englishman and I'm born to protect my own.
Now, I'm not quite sure how this happened, but the two sides ended up managing to get right next to each other.
Your kids next! 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 Shame on you!
As you can see, they just exchanged a few words and it stayed pretty peaceful, so I then decided to interview the counter-protesters.
Excuse me, what does today mean to you?
I'm not speaking to you.
No problem, have a good day. Excuse me,
Excuse me, what does today mean for you?
Oh, I'm just against any kind of racism and fascism, and I think it's quite important to stand up for that. You know? That's all.
As far as obviously they're complaining about boats coming in, asylum seekers, do you think that we should continue to allow people in and let the hotels in?
I think we should allow migration. We need that for our economy.
We're not racist. End of the day, you're bringing somebody into the country you don't know nothing about. How do you know their background?
Some of them are concerned about, obviously, if people are unvetted. What do you think could be done to, rectify those concerns?
The whole system's messed up, isn't it? The whole asylum system is messed up. There's huge backlogs and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's just everyone's angry from one side or another, and it boils over into stuff like this. But I think it's quite important to just stand there peacefully and say, I'm against that.
But you think that saying no to letting more in is the wrong answer, not the right answer?
It's not going to help just not letting anybody in. And the whole idea of sending people back. You've only got to look at what's happening in America at the moment. I've just been living there.
Where in America was that, sorry?
Vegas.
Vegas.
And there are people who have lived there for 20 years. They've got a green card and everything, and they're being thrown out because they ran a stop sign by mistake and that kind of thing. We don't want to end up like that.
It's not wrong. So just heard you chatting to Keir Starmer's. It seems like you're in agreement with some things with the other side, yeah.
Bizarrely, yes.
There is common ground which we've got. Keir Starmer's
Do you think someone else needs to be replacing him?
hopefully Jerry McCormick's party, Keir Starmer's party, is by far the most right-wing party we've had in this country for like 40, 50 years.
Do you think the answer would be to get Keir Starmer out and another party into power?
Just get the Keir Starmer out to begin with, because he ain't doing England any favours at all. Everybody hates him.
Would you want to see a stop to asylum seekers coming in, or...?
Nothing more than I've got no problem with people coming over here that are willing to work, willing to invest into the system, but the people who are here to use us NHS, as kids, as women, I'm fully against that.
Obviously, people are calling for the hotel now to be shut down, for things to be happening. What do you think on that basis?
Well, the thing is, it's disgusting, isn't it? But the thing is, you can't put it down to immigrants, migrants, English, Irish, Scottish people. Do you know what I mean? It's the individual person. You can't try everyone with the same brush.
We are not just singling out any sort of community. There is many and what are white and British. My argument with that is we do not need any more. It's not because they're brown or white or black or Chinese. We do not want any more here.
I'm just wondering, obviously on some of the signs it says about Lee Anderson. What's that part about for
I
today?
think Lee Anderson is sort of using, we very much support any victim of violence, and our thoughts are with the victim. Lee Anderson is stoking up. There's been 158 violent offences recorded in Sutton in Ashfield in May 2025, according to the records, and yet he never picked up on any of that.
I don't care what race or religion you are. I respect Sikhs. I've got black friends, more than. But if you are here to my kids, to my niece, to my mother, to my sister, then we've got a problem and there is no peaceful protest.
Do you think that we should have a certain number of people that we can let in, or do you think that number should be unlimited?
I think it should be unlimited whilst we're supplying arms to other countries. War around the world is just escalating beyond belief. The levels it's getting to, the things that's happening in Israel, Yemen, Sudan, all around the world, it's just absolutely disgusting, and Britain is responsible, the British government, Tory and Labour, are responsible for quite a lot of that happening.
Some people deserve asylum. Some people have seen horrible things in war-torn countries. Women and children have seen things they should never see. People like that are welcome here. It's the ones coming here with their hands out, wanting everything for free. They've got no intention to work. They do not respect our culture, and they're our women.
How can you differentiate which ones are coming here for, say, gain, and which ones are coming here because they're serious?
Well, that's a good question. This is where the government need to back their ideas up. We're just normal people. What are getting them put with us? We're getting people put with us where we don't know where they've come from or their backgrounds. And when I say migrants, right, we have lived with migrants for decades and decades. They helped build this country. No one here is racist. We have lived side by side with migrants, and these illegals give these migrants a bad name. We are not against migrants, we are against illegal migrants. There's a massive difference, and I hope anyone with a brain can understand that.
Even if it's just one case that he has picked out of them, is it not something that both sides can come together to against, a horrible crime that has happened?
Oh, yeah, where that should go to court, and the perpetrator, if guilty, I don't know their facts or anything like that. Of course, they'd probably be deported back to the country, wouldn't they?
Would you be in favour of them being deported, or do you think they should face prison in our country?
I think they should be deported back to their country.
If somebody did that to my daughter, I wouldn't become racist. I'd hurt somebody. Seriously hurt somebody. There's all the 400 people, all these coppers. Why aren't the coppers dining when there's 400 people on a boat?
They're not abiding by our laws, and then they're coming over here, creating their culture, and then trying to change our laws to fit in with the laws that they have in their country, and I find that offensive.
As you can see, everyone just wants to go for a drink, but it doesn't seem like they're being allowed in.
Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Scummy bastards!
Keir Starmer, and you can video this, he wants to f*** off and emigrate, that bloke.
Keir Starmer?
Keir Starmer is a
Who do you think would be a better replacement for him?
Not Reform.
Who would you vote if you could vote today?
Conservative. I would, yeah. Even though she's black, and I'm not racist, I've always been conservative.
What do you think about what's happening, guys?
I agree with what's happening, 100%. I agree that the people of this community should take a stand, 100%. Because what has happened in the community, of a young girl being by a legal migrant, I don't think it's acceptable whatsoever. Do it peacefully, do it angrily, do it however they wish. As for Wetherspoons turning around and basically saying, if you've got an English flag or you're representing the protest, you're not allowed in. Oh, so because we're English and we want to go into, an English pub, we're not allowed. That makes them as bad as they are. Sorry, but it does. People of this community, we've f***ed about, and nobody's stood up for far too long. We've got an MP in this area now, Lee Anderson, who gives a f*** about the people, but these f***s in yellow, they don't care. If we're not illegal, mate, they don't care. It's that simple. They are not interested in us.
The sad thing is my partner has to walk through the park where the assault happened, and it worries me. You know what I mean? I'm not on any side. I'm on my side. I'm on the side that's looking after my family, looking after my partner, looking after the country. If anyone's here to cause trouble, they're not representing what the real English men and women are about. If you cause trouble, you're a scumbag.
So essentially they weren't allowed into the pub because they're protesters. So there was a little bit of a kick-off just in the spoons behind me. But it seems that it's all calmed down again now.
A lady come in with a flag. She got told to pull a flag away, and she did. Yeah?
Yeah.
And she got this white, red dress on, what looked like Union Jack, but it weren't. She's a local customer in there, and she wasn't allowed in because of that. And she's a regular in there. She don't cause trouble or anything. She put a flag away like she got asked to. Went to walk in, and then they stopped her because of her dress colour.
We were stuck inside when they were banging out windows. We were dead scared.
What was that like then, seeing obviously that happening?
I was scared, mate. Yeah. I was scared.
You thought everyone was going to come in and just trash through
glass? Yeah, they was going to come through glass, but at the end of the day, these people have been drinking there all day before the thing what was happening.
I mean, tonight, I identify this as my England flag.
So we're just now in Sutton Lawn, which is where the incident occurred. I'm told by locals that it happened in this area where I am now. But as you can see from today, the people of this area, Sutton and Ashfield, are not happy at all. And there seems to be many of these protests popping up across the whole of the country at the moment with similar stories. Do you guys think that this is all coincidence? Do you think there's something more to it? Do you think that we can't blame everyone for the actions of a few? Where do you sit on this story? And what do you think should be done? Let me know what you're all thinking and feeling in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in the next one.
Off you go then, off you go.
What's wrong with being a citizen journalist?
Off you go.
Can I not be a citizen journalist?
Off you go.
Be where I like, I'm in public, mate.
Do not push me. Do not push me.